We want to establish the identity 1 minus sine theta over 1 plus sine theta equals secant theta minus tangent theta quantity squared. Here, both sides are relatively complicated looking. However, it's recommended that we manipulate the side containing the fractional expression rather than the right-hand side. The way we're going to do this is 1 minus sine theta over 1 plus sine theta. The trick that we're going to use is to multiply the numerator and denominator by 1 minus sine theta, because then in the denominator we get the difference of two squares, and looking ahead this is going to give me 1 minus sine squared of theta, which is equivalent to cosine squared of theta. Therein lies one of the challenges in establishing identities. You always want to be thinking a few steps ahead. So when I multiply my numerators out, I get 1 minus 2 sine theta plus sine squared theta. And in the denominator, I'm going to get 1 minus sine squared theta as the difference of two squares. Now, in the numerator, I still have 1 minus 2 sine theta plus sine squared theta. The denominator, 1 minus sine squared of theta, is cosine squared of theta. Now I'm going to divide my denominator into each term in the numerator. So I get 1 over cosine squared of theta minus 2. Now what I'm going to do here is it's sine theta over cosine squared of theta. What I'm going to do is split up my cosine squared of theta. So I'm going to write this as sine theta over cosine theta times 1 over cosine theta. That gives me sine theta over cosine squared of theta that I would have originally had. And then plus sine squared of theta over cosine squared of theta. Now what is 1 over cosine squared of theta? Well, 1 over cosine of theta is secant theta, so 1 over cosine squared of theta is secant squared of theta. Minus 2 sine theta over cosine of theta is tangent of theta. 1 over cosine theta is secant theta. Sine squared of theta over cosine squared of theta is tangent squared of theta. Now if you look at this, it's a perfect square trinomial. Secant is being squared, tangent is being squared, and the middle term is 2 times the first and last terms is being squared. So this is just going to factor to secant of theta minus tangent of theta, quantity squared, and we have what we had on the right-hand side of the equation. Therefore, we've established the identity.